Year 1, welcome to your Phonics home learning video for Tuesday the 30th of March. Our sound of the day is the same as yesterday, so a big thumbs up if you practiced yesterday, you will be an expert today. So the sound of the day is in the star. What sound is it? It's a Y sound, Y. Say it with me, Y. And what is the letter name called? It's a Y, so a letter Y. So we're going to have another practice today at reading some words and practicing our writing and spelling of some Y words. But before we get on to that, let's do some of our phase 2. So these are some words that we know already. So I'd like you shouting them out with me. Duh. B, b, s, k, t, t, I, a, s, h, k, k, o, l, o, n. Well done, that was quick. I hope you were joining in with me then. Okay, so on your whiteboard, I would like you to write the sound that I call. So it should be one we've just gone through, so you should know it. So writing down the sound I call. We'll start with an easy one that I know you all know. Give you another clue. You figured it out. Now you could have two sounds here. So you could have a on its own or a double. It makes the same sound, so that's what you could have. Okay, next one, get your boards and pens ready. This time I'd like you to write off. Off. How do we write it off? 1, 2, 3. Show me. Well done if you got that one. Remember, if I'm going too fast, pause the video. Okay, the next sound is ah. Ah. Give you a clue. Ah, ah. Answer my arm. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Show me. There's the ah. Okay, next one. P, p. P for plum. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Show me. P. Okay, we'll do one more. This time we'll do a sound that we did last week. W. W. Can you remember how to write a W? W. W for web. 1, 2, 3. Show me. Well done if you remembered. Okay, let's go on then to looking at our sound of the day. So our sound is Y and our letter is Y. So we're going to practice writing and forming the letter Y. So you can see the video on screen now. Let's have a little watch. Okay, and then you can do it with me. So make sure you've got your whiteboard and pen. So we start on the line. We go up, down, round, down, and loop. Okay, so start on the line. Up, down and round, down and loop. Just like that. Let's play the video one more time. So make sure you fill your board or fill your book with the letter Y. Okay, so it's a little bit like we're doing an O. So we start on the line and we form an O. Instead of doing its tail, we go down and loop, just like that. So you might want to pause the video now, so you've got plenty of time to practice forming your letter Y. Okay, it's quite a tricky letter to write, especially if you're doing your lovely cursive writing. So once you've done that, we are now going to do some words. So we're going to do some writing and some reading. Now I'm going to test your memory today. I'm going to see if you can remember what the pictures were from yesterday, what our 4 words were yesterday. So I've got 4 boxes. I'm going to choose a box and it will reveal a picture. Now I'm going you to see if you can remember what the word is, and you're going to write that word on your whiteboard. Are we ready? So make sure you've got your whiteboard and pen. Now if your whiteboard pen's run out, you can do this in your book so you can still join in. Are you ready? Oh, so it was a big thumbs up. What could that emoji be saying if this doing a thumbs up? I'll give you another clue. I'm nodding. What is the word? Write it down. If you can't remember, it's yes. Yes. Write it down for me and then we'll reveal whether you've got that right. I'm going to write it down too. Yes. Okay, I'm going to show the picture. So if you're not quite ready, pause the video. Yes. Yes. Next one then. Let's see how your memories are. Oh, can you remember this word? So the man is rubbing his tummy at those yummy snacks. What is the picture? And I've just given you a really big clue. So he's saying, write that word down. Remember it begins with a Y. What might he be saying? If you can't remember, it's yum. Y, o, yum. Y, o, Write it down for me and we'll reveal it. Y, o, You ready? Yum. Okay, next one. Let's see if you can remember this word. Oh, the dog's doing a little bark or a little cry. So it's a noise dogs make when they're in pain. They're having a little cry or a little bark. It begins with a Y. Can you remember it? Say it out loud and then write it down. If you can't remember, it was yelp. So when a dog's in pain and doing a little cry or a little bark, they might yelp. Y, a, l, yelp. Y, a, l. Write it down for me. Y, a, l, yelp. Are you ready? Let's reveal it. Yelp. Y, a, l, yelp. Okay, the final one. Can you remember what this word is? Let's see. Oh, can you remember? It's the opposite of yum. A big clue, the opposite of yum. Begins with a Y. Can you remember? If so, write it down. If you can't remember the opposite of yum, it is yuck. Yuck. Y-o-k. Yuck. Write it down for me. Y-o-k. And remember, the k sound is 2 letters pushed together to make a k sound. Are you ready? Let's reveal it then. 1, 2, 3, show me. Yeah, up, just like that. Okay, so make sure you've got all of those 4 words written down. Right, now we're going to go on to reading some sentences. So it's got one of our y words in. Can you spot it? It's right at the front, so I bet you can read that really easily now. And then it's got a sentence to match the picture. So, reading it for me, I'm going to give you a moment, so I'm going to pause so you can read it out loud. Okay, I'm sure you did a super job then. Make sure you pause me if I'm going too fast and then you need some time to read. So let's put our sound buttons on. So we've got y, s. Ooh, what does that say? Y, s. Yes! And it's got an exclamation mark that shows that the reader is saying it excitedly or shouting. So yes. Let's put some more sound buttons. I, k, a, n, k, a, n. What does it say? Can. So yes, I can get a pet. Now we've sounded it out and put our sound buttons on, it's important that we go back and we read it fluently. And that means that we don't sound it out. So now we've already worked out what each word says. So we should be able to go back and use our brilliant memory to just read it fluently without sounding out. Do you think we can do it? Reading with me? Yes, I can get a pet. So you might want to pause the video now and have a practice of reading that sentence fluently without sounding out. Now you've worked out all of those words, okay, and reading it confidently. Off you go. Okay, we've got one more sentence then. Okay, can you work out that first word? It's one of our words from today. Let's put our sound buttons on. Yeah. Oh, that was a funny sound button. Let's try again, just a little dot. What does it say? Yelp. Yelp. Okay, I'm going to give you a moment to read the rest of the sentence. Pause me if you need a bit longer. So it's yelp, and then we've got one of our tricky words here that we can't sound out. It's a high frequency word. Do you know what it says? The. So yelp, the. I bet we all know this word. Dog. Dog. It. Hit. Its. His. Leg. Leg. Yelp. The dog hit his leg. Okay, so you might want to pause the video now and practice reading that sentence fluently for me. And I have got your challenge for today. So in your exercise books, I'd like you to write me a sentence with the word, get my other whiteboard, with the word yum. Okay, so I want you to write me a sentence that includes the word yum. I can't wait to see what you come up with. So yesterday, if you can't think of one, yesterday my sentence was yum. It is jam. And there was a picture of jam, so maybe you could draw a picture to match your sentence too. I'm sure though you could come up with a better sentence than that. You could also, if you're struggling to write one with a yum, you could write yummy instead. So it could be yum or yummy. Tell me something that is yummy and draw a picture to match. I can't wait to see how you get on, and I will see you tomorrow for our final phonics home learning video because we are back at school. How exciting! See you tomorrow.